This is a good place to start. You should introduce everything. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, this is a good place to start, isn't it? Hello, you beautiful nerds. Welcome to the Drunk Banthas podcast, where we talk about sci-fi, fantasy, horror, and all the popular art that we love. Also, we do it drunk. I am joined, as always, by my brother Bill. How you doing?
What up, yo?
We are talking about the second episode of the new Disney Plus series, Book of Boba Fett, today. We get a lot of crazy stuff going on.
Chapter 2.
Get lizard drugs. We get we get some more like political intrigue within the crime boss families.
It's not even a lizard drug. I guess it's like a lizard brain cleaning.
Yeah, I guess it is a brain cleaning, but there's definitely he is definitely hallucinating.
Definitely drugs involved.
And most importantly, we get more Banthas.
Banthas.
Yeah, like somebody must be a fan of Drunk Banthas, or we're at least on the same wavelength, because
they love us.
They be loving some Banthas the past couple of years.
Banthas.
But what did you? The first thoughts. What did you think of this episode? It's better.
First of all,
than the first episode.
Know what I thought about this episode. Banthas.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so first of all, we must have a moment of silence for all the dead Banthas.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of dead ones.
First of all, they don't ever even. If they're gonna show some Banthas, they about to kill a bunch of them. Like that's the number one thing that you know what's gonna happen when you see some Banthas in a Star Wars flick.
Yeah, they were like basically
used some dead Banthas. So let's just have a moment of silence.
Yeah,
for all the dead Banthas.
There we go.
Okay, that was long enough.
Yeah, that is an audio medium. We can't have it too long.
I was drinking to some Banthas deaths the other night.
Pour one out for all the dead Banthas. Yeah, they were like using sandbags pretty much. Just something to stand behind so they don't get shot.
And you know what? I want to speak to why are they so large and also so weak?
Yeah,
shot him one time, dead.
Boom.
Or is he playing dead? I don't know. They didn't burn the Banthas, so maybe they were just playing dead. I don't know what's going on with the Banthas.
I don't know.
But I will say this. Underestimated in the intelligence. Banthas are way more intelligent than people in the...
Oh, you think so?
Oh, I know it. I've been talking to some Banthas, man.
We've been chit-chatting.
We've been getting it right, man. I'm trying to tell you. Banthas, they love reading.
Banthas, a very well-learned creature. Just because they can't talk doesn't mean they're not smart.
Hey,
educate yourself.
Can't talk to you. They don't talk to you.
We're just trying to increase Bantha awareness over here.
Yeah, Banthas. But to answer your question, I guess, I loved this episode.
Yeah, it was great.
But
right?
It was also, I hated this episode. It was melancholic, only for one reason. They proved my theory wrong, at least the theory that they're just going to have 22-minute episodes.
Oh, right.
They took my little, man... Now I can't even have my damn X-Files music going today because
no conspiracy theory
today because they had a 50-minute episode or some shit. That shit was long as hell.
It was a little bit longer, yeah, and
it was a lot bit longer, man. Damn, I almost was late for work because I thought it was gonna be 30 minutes, and I was like, yeah, it's gonna be a 20-minute episode. Let me go ahead and watch this thing. Man, I was almost late for work messing around with this Boba Fett. I got to the part where the lizard got into his brain. I was like, man, damn, hold on. We got another episode or something. Wait a minute. Hold on. It's supposed to be over.
Like, god damn. Yeah, it did. It did kind of like after the lizard went into his brain, it was more like, there's not a whole lot of dialogue after that. It's very much just visual storytelling, showing how he got to pretty much it looks like where he left off before the Mandalorian. He's got the same outfit and he's got the Tuscan Raider cane.
Right, thing. I was just really glad I wasn't late for work just for that scene. I was really glad I stopped right there when I saw it.
Right, that would have been.
Damn, I stayed to watch this shit. So revealing.
You just get late for work so you can see Boba Fett get high.
Yeah, they could have fucking just gone back to a clip of him in that tank, and I'd have been fine with that for 5 minutes.
Yeah. We did get a lot of interesting stuff before we get into the flashbacky stuff, which was most of the episode. I felt like
It was
but
most of the episode.
Yeah, it was like the most of the second half, or like more than the second half.
It was the second and third act.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the first act is pretty much just made up of more hints that there's there's a political intrigue.
Very Game of Thronesy.
Yeah, very very much. They even the mayor even mentions that it's harder to be the leader of a family.
Ooh, nigga, I might start calling myself that. The mayor. Mayor Bill.
That's some clean shit.
Write in the comments. Do you think that's a good idea? Should I start calling myself the mayor?
What do you think?
If you like it, write it in the comments. If you hate it, write it in the comments.
Yeah, what did you think of the mayor? Do you think that he was telling the truth when he said that he didn't hire the assassin because he has no reason to? Because it made it kind of big because the assassin. The Boba Fett and Fennec, they interrogate the assassin for the last episode. And he says that he was hired by the mayor, but the mayor's like, "Nah, that wouldn't me. What motives do I have?"
But was he told to say that in case he ended up having to be caught?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point because, as we know, torture isn't the best way of getting information out of people.
That's right.
So he could have just been telling.
Yeah,
he could have been just saying whatever he could to not die.
That's right. Unless you know how to torture good and torture right. You know what I'm saying?
Torture doesn't work unless you do it right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know how to really get into a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Get him real fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know how to do torture good, you know, you can get it popping.
Yeah.
You know? But
really know
motherfucker spilling the beans. You know? but you know, just watch the first 48. Motherfucker. It's different types of torture. It's different types of torture.
There's ways of going about this. But yeah, so we do get the introduction of the Huttese Twins, which just
I didn't even know that existed. And also, it's gross. Are they conjoined?
I don't know if they're conjoined, if they're just both lazy. Equally lazy.
Or have they grown into each other?
And I was trying to see if they were conjoined. I don't think that they are. But yeah, they.
You heard it here first. Origin story for the Huttese Twins. They are not conjoined twins, but they were grown into each other by their laziness.
Oh, that would be a really gross origin.
Fat grossness just bled into each other, and literally they are now DNA connected and shit. Like their skin is grafted to itself. That's a fact that can happen. People that can happen.
That can happen. Yeah,
it can happen to your fat ass if you sit your fat ass on your couch long enough.
Yeah, something like old.
Get your ass up right now and move your titties or something.
Yeah.
Just do something because you don't want to be the nigga who is stuck on his couch and can't get surgically removed without dying.
Yeah, I can't. What was that? Somebody was stuck to their couch or stuck to their bed. Yeah,
yeah, man.
Gross.
It's happened both of those things have happened. That's not just yeah. So, but I think that's what happened with the Huttese Twins, man. I think that's what they're being carried around. It has actually nothing to do with the fact that they're royalty. It's the fact that they are disabled. Yeah. They have a disability.
They have a problem.
They clearly have a problem. Look at him. She's whispering in his ears and shit. That's gross.
I do like the introduction of these twins because it does show that there's a lot of different people trying to vie for this crown, and we had already known from different comics
came out. She used to be ugly. Now she came out. Now all y'all want to talk to her now. Huh?
It is they do introduce it. They mentioned that there are Hutts on Tatooine other than Jabba, so it's interesting to show. There's.
I don't know if they're on Tatooine. I think that they're on another planet.
Okay, yeah, just but the Hutts are
there's plenty of Hutts. There ain't extinct,
right? So
wasn't one Hutt.
Yeah, Jabba wasn't the last,
right?
So it was good to see that
it was a village of Hutts.
And I still feel like Jennifer Beals is gonna be a villain. She's gonna be the person who you don't expect to be.
She's the mayor.
she's maybe pulling the mayor's strings because she's like, oh, what motives do I have?
Because he is a puppet.
Because
he's a puppet in real life. And he's a puppet. I see what you did there. See? Message. See, he's a puppet. No, but I do think that she's gonna. I think she's gonna just come in and go, come and go.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think you.
That's how big stars are in these series. You don't have anybody bigger than the characters that are being portrayed. The leads are not going to be like Bill Burr's character in Mandalorian. They got him in, they got him out.
That's true.
It'll be a reoccurring character that they bring back, but it'll be a small thing. It'll be one episode. Probably won't see her again the rest of the series.
Yep, possibly. We shall see.
Motherfucker, those kind of people cost money, man. They gotta pay them. They ain't gotta pay them by the episode too. They can't just
that's true.
Give
that's
them
what
one check.
That's what I'm saying. It's weird that you would get her for just like the 10 seconds that she's been in
that's
2 episodes.
How you know.
Hey, we shall see. We shall see
how it goes.
But so what did you think of like the whole flashback storyline with the Tuscan Raiders and everything?
I thought it was a beautiful story that was told about or retold about 2 months ago in this movie called Dune. And they just literally made it shorter. They made it a smaller movie. They did Dune in a movie. I mean, Dune in a TV show. One episode. And they hit all of the fucking points, too. Like, boom, bam, yeah. Learn this, learn that.
Yeah.
Dress you, boom, sand, the dunes. I was like,
yeah, it was.
Why y'all? This was dangerously like in the face of like the Dune movie. It's like they knew that the Dune movie. Maybe it was just like paying homage. I don't know, but it's like they knew that the Dune movie was going to be out after this came out, and they were like, "Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to make sure we pay homage." That's what I'm going to say. They were paying homage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, who's to say when it's like Hollywood is a very small town, so obviously they knew that Dune was being made, but. Yeah, you definitely see all like the parallels between Dune and Star Wars lore in and of itself. Obviously, George Lucas was inspired by the Dune novels. So like,
it's not inspired. He stole the whole thing, man.
I mean, like, stole the whole thing. Like, he can't just come out and say that he stole the whole thing because
he can't say it. But that's why we exist. We exist to tell the people the truth,
right?
That he stole it. Including the powers, getting the powers, happens in the second book.
I mean, there are divergences from like the full Dune story is not like exactly the same as Dune. So saying stealing is like
stolen.
But yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of like parallels with like just the Tuscan Raiders being a lot like the Sand People. They're even called like Sand People, probably as a derogatory term by like the inhabitants of.
Tuscan Raider is better? No, that's a derogatory term.
I mean, they're Tuscans and they're Raiders.
Are they Tuscan Raiders? I mean, if you tell us in the comics, which one's worse? Are you racist? Are we racist? Are we racist because we call them Sand People, or are we racist because we call them Tuscan Raiders, or are we racist because we call them both?
Or is there even like is there a racist?
I can't see their faces. I can't be racist.
Is racism a thing in Star Wars?
That's what motherfucking white boys. That's what white boys say about Muslims. They like I can't see the faces, then I can't be racist.
White power.
White power.
But no, I like this the storyline too. There's definitely a lot of like parallels to Dune. But yeah, I really liked the whole like you sort of get to
congruencies. You talking about parallels, congruencies.
But. Like I'm talking about this specific episode.
I was just joking. I'm just beating a dead horse.
But yeah, especially when they like say things like spice and Dune,
spice
or the Dune Sea,
and then doing spice, and then fucking like getting high, and goddamn
is spice the same?
fucking. Yeah, dude, it's the same shit, dude. They
okay.
Got him high. That's what thing he threw in his face.
Okay, man. I didn't know if that was a resort.
I'm moving too fast right now. I just jumped to the end of the show, but like, I mean, I guess we don't go on a path on this show.
I mean, no, like, yeah. So I'm glad you cleared that up because I didn't know if that was the lizard or if that was a.
No, he remember he. shit, I done hit the goddamn microphone.
Well, no.
It's drunk Banthas. Can you imagine one of them motherfuckers drunk? He'd be peeing on himself. He'd probably die because they die from everything. Anyway. What'd you ask me?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was the stuff. That
he threw in his face was the spice.
Okay,
and then he hit the lizard, jumped into it because apparently that's what the lizard knows what to do.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, the lizard is a fucking spice fiend. I guess
he's a spice fiend, and also he knows he's supposed to jump into the nose, not the mouth, not the eyeball.
Very specific nostril.
Jumped right into the motherfucking nose, and that was like, ugh. And also knew to come out.
Yeah,
when it was time to come out, like wasn't just like. He was like, "Oh shit, there go my house. I'm back." Like that's weird to me.
Very weird.
And it was gross.
Very weird drug. I guess also like even though they're both, I think this is the first time we've seen spice used. Maybe they had like they specifically say that it's like a hallucinogenic drug in like the novels and extended universe, but I don't. Well,
they say it in Dune.
I'm talking about just like in Star Wars, Star Wars movies, yeah. Because I've heard them mention spice, but I don't think they've ever mentioned that it's like
they couldn't be mentioning no drugs for no G movie, no goddamn G movie. Wasn't it G movie? Wasn't it a PG?
Yeah, PG. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't be talking about no drugs. It's why they call it spice.
Yes.
I used to run Spice. That's my Harrison Ford.
That's a pretty good Harrison Ford. It's a good 70s Harrison Ford.
Yeah, 70s Harrison Ford for you fucking assholes out there. That was my 70s Harrison Ford. Because what is he running? What is he smuggling?
Right? I mean? Yeah.
Water.
What do you have to smuggle? Like,
he's smuggling toys from Toys R Us. No, nigga, he's smuggling them drugs, bringing in them packs. He's bringing in them big packs.
Yeah, coming in here with them things. He was not a.
He had goddamn pills. He got no goddamn ecstasies.
I got them bars for you.
He got them. And he had a mixtape out.
But yeah, like speaking of the spice and everything, Boba does help the Tuscan Raiders stop the train carrying the spice, and we get the return of these slave drivers from Kessel.
Return of the Kessel
in Solo.
Return of the slave driver. That's
Return of the slave driver.
Hey, that's a good movie. That's a good movie title. I'm gonna go watch that next week.
It's interesting.
Coming out next week.
What did you think of the return of these guys?
I liked how when they came up, like we talked about earlier, fucking killing the Banthas. The fucking train comes up, killing the Banthas. We got a little Western type. Oh, we're gonna fucking go chase the train type shit thing. I liked it that, but I also felt like it was a good moment of like, I need to do something for these people who done helped me.
Right. Yeah.
As Boba Fett. Like, I kind of saw it coming when I saw how mad Boba Fett got. Like, they done killed dog. Because, he saw them shoot and it went right by his head. And he was like, what the fuck? This nigga just shoot. Did this dude just did this? In the immortal words of John Starks.
Did this dude just did this?
And so when he seen him drive off, I was like, oh, he gonna try to fuck up the train people. Ain't no way he let that go like he let the fucking greenhead people go, who he ended up getting back. Like, no. I mean, look, guys, all these Star Wars characters have very specific names, very specific races, but I don't give a fuck to remember none of that shit. And y'all better appreciate y'all. I know the people who ride with us, I know that's what y'all appreciate about this show. Is that I don't care about that. Now you can correct me in the comments, and I might start remembering
your ass.
I might start stalking you on the internet and whooping your ass.
It's like this scene from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back where they start beating the shit out of all the kids who made comments.
Yeah, I might just come find out where you live and whoop your ass. No, I might just start giving a shit and remember to forget some of these motherfuckers' names. Okay? But until then...
There's only so much Wikipedia we can like memorize.
Speaking of Wikipedia, Wikipedia, we got a black Wookiee in this episode.
Yeah. Apparently from the comic books. I didn't read the comic books, so I'm not sure exactly where he came from, but it does seem like him and Boba Fett know each other. They shared like a little look, and then Boba said something like, I ain't no damn slave driver from wherever the fuck he came from. So he's like, he's basically was like, I ain't the one to be playing with, nigga. Like, basically just like, hey, I ain't gonna fall like the other ones.
I ain't no bitch. So you can turn your ass around, you know what I'm saying? Look, come around come around the hut looking all tough with your chest out. Look, nigga. Put your ass, look, nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Fuck wrong with you? Yeah, I saw that. Kind of caught it. I like how they, like, even though Boba Fett can take his helmet off whenever he wants to, they definitely still try to convey emotion through the helmet and not the actor actually like performing with his face, facial expressions.
Yeah, that's
because you do get to like, even though it's us interpreting it in a certain way, we're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
like, oh, these motherfuckers think they can just fuck with me. Like, oh shit, so y'all got a Wookiee. All right then. Fuck that though. Like, I'll fuck his ass up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know y'all had a Wookiee, but I got a motherfucking rocket on my back. I'll blow this up. I'll blow this Wookiee up. They say a Wookiee can dislocate a motherfucker's shoulders with just by pulling his arms. Well, let me tell you something. I'll dislocate this motherfucker's shoulders by blowing his body off of him with this rocket. That's what you know, everybody got that from that 5 seconds of right?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what everybody was thinking.
Visual storytelling.
Visual storytelling, and I love that they're able to do it with just a helmet on, you know?
Yeah, they definitely like started that with Mandalorian, like how well they were able to convey certain emotions with just like blocking, framing, and music and everything, and they've been able to do the same thing with and vocal performance. They've been able to do that a lot with this one as well. Like, but you know, not as limited because you still get to see Tamura Morrison without his helmet a lot more than you saw the Mandalorian without his.
See, Alex be knowing niggas' names. See, we do that at least. He knows motherfuckers' real names. He might not know. I pronounced that wrong. He might not know a motherfucker's fake name. But he know his real name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong, but you know,
we pronounce everything right. Even when we pronouncing it wrong, we from Alabama. So when we pronounce it wrong, we just actually pronounced it in our language.
Right. I once had
we from Alabama.
I once had a commenter on like somebody, because I did a video on Old Guard. Somebody was like, "You actually pronounced Charlize Theron Charlize Theron or something like that." I was like, hey, I'm just pronouncing like she pronounces her own name. So I mean, you can.
Hey man,
like that's
first of all,
fine.
First of all, go check out, what is it called again?
Oh, the Old Guard.
The Old Guard. Go check out the Old Guard video on Drunk Banthas. Banthas. Go check out the video and tell Alex he's an idiot on that. Just go put in there a comment.
Please put it in there. I'll take the interaction.
I just want to laugh at y'all telling him he's an idiot.
Every once in a while, I do get a comment where people will be like, "You're an idiot," but this is a cool video, so I like it.
I appreciate those, because that's how I be feeling too, y'all. Because you know, when y'all don't like the video, I don't like the video either. I'll be like, "What? This nigga dumb." But he's my brother, so I have to live with him. So y'all just tell me. Y'all tell him. Tell me by telling him in the comments.
I'll know.
And then I'll laugh. You know?
But yeah, then Boba gets all suited and booted after his
suited and booted. God damn, you baby bring up them old joints. Boy, you bringing up them old joints.
After he gets, you got to keep it old school. You don't have to. Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway,
this is Drunk Banthas.
He's he gets all suited up after he has his lizard drug trip, And yeah, he gets his very own. He's an honorary Tuscan Raider, I guess. He's an honorary Sandman.
He's a Sandman.
They gave him the green pinstripe shirt and everything.
Yeah.
Sandman joke.
No, that's not don't. You should not say what the joke is.
Go outside, nerd.
Boy, I'm about to get in the old pickle chin ass boy. Shit. Shout out to Prim.
Yeah, shout out to Prim's Hood Cinema.
Prim's Hood Cinema is fucking funny, bro. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, and I know that, like I said, that we were going to get flashbacks like halfway, like it's going to be like Arrow, where it's like half flashbacks, half present day. Yeah.
You're wrong.
Motherfucker. We did get another flashback.
I'm mad now.
But I don't think, like, hopefully we're not going to get any more flashbacks, because I feel like that pretty much gives us
now
right
you
to
want to
where...
ruin the rest of the show for me. So you done ruined I don't know if I'm going to be able to watch the rest of this show because of what you said. Now you want to ruin the rest of the show because you going to tell me, oh, well, we not going to see no more.
Well, I don't think the...
Because it feels like we got... present.
It feels like we got, like... Well,
feel like
tell
we
me
got to where we need to be?
I think so. Do you feel differently?
Here,
do you feel like we need to see any more flashbacks from...
No, I mean, I think we need to see him leave. The Tuscan Raider Sandman.
Right, because we don't get to see exactly...
Because I do agree with the internet, or at least the YouTubes recently. I'll just say heavy spoiler. Right?
Right.
I agree with him because I had felt the same way that they're going to somehow, the Tuscan Raiders are going to somehow be a big part of the rest of the show in the present. Like, they're going to have a big part of, like, they're somehow going to come around at the end.
Right.
It'd be his, like, secret weapon. Like,
that would make sense.
He ain't mad. He know he got it locked down. Like, he know, like, what they don't know. He knows what the Hutts don't know. He knows what the mayor don't know is... I got them boys. Anytime they actually up in the hills right now, y'all just can't even see them. And when anytime I do that or do that, when I do that shit right there, boy, block gonna be hot. You know what I'm saying? I think that's really what's going on.
That would make sense.
So yeah, I liked how they did it, but I don't think this is the end. I think we gotta get a little send off. You know, there ain't no way he just left. So he just left after that. Like, all right, peace, y'all. I'm out. Seemed to build some type of emotional bond and spiritual bond with him. So he must, which is why I believe we'll see him later on in the series. But I think he's gonna get some kind of send off. Like, all right, man, peace out, bro. Go get your shit back. Bro. Right. I know you need to get that medal back. You told me about this shit.
Yeah,
go get your goddamn armor back, man.
Yeah, and if you ever need us, you can always just like
this is your home.
This whistle if you ever need us.
Oh no, nigga, not blow on this whistle, nigga.
I mean, you know how they do in movies,
I know,
but shoot off this flare whenever you need.
If it's Superman, it's like just push this button, Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah. Only I'll
all
be
you
able
have
to
to
hear.
do is push this button, Jimmy, and then I'll be there. I'll hear it anywhere in the world, anywhere in the universe. I'll hear this button.
I'll be there, lickety-split.
And I'll be there just for your stupid ass, Jimmy.
Thanks, Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes more sense because I was actually thinking.
You know what makes more sense?
Even though what?
Jimmy and the Superman were fucking. Because why does he need to know where Jimmy is?
Well, you know what? Jimmy is.
He's got a lot of friends.
He's his number P.
Clark has a lot of friends.
I always kind of saw Jimmy as his PR guy. You know, he's like he's the only one giving him good press.
No, that would be Lois Lane. Lois Lane's the one giving him the good press and giving him the good press. You know what I'm saying? So that's wrong. And you know they was fucking. He was fucking Jimmy. I mean, you hear all the good nerdy juice right here, y'all.
You heard it here first.
Yes.
The scandalous scandal
and the fan
of Jimmy
and
Clark.
Mr. Fantastic has a 3-inch dick. Quit fucking with this old stretches. He stretches it out to whatever. It's a 3-inch penis.
Well, not gonna dive into that. That's a whole other podcast. Check out our comic book dicks podcast.
Oh no,
deep dive.
Oh, first of all, that's That was so gross.
But no, I was wondering when Boba was talking tough to Jabba and to the mayor and everybody, but I was like, it is just you, Finnick, and a couple of Gamorreans. You got an army? You got any? You got any folks?
You ain't got no army. You got an army? Yeah, you got an army. That's what I'm saying, nigga. You got an army.
Yeah, so that does make sense that he probably has some, like the Tuscans probably waiting in the wings to come back.
I think so, man. I really think so.
Do you have any more predictions for the next episode? I'm not sure if there's been a promo because I don't pay attention to such things. But do you have any predictions for the next episode?
Yeah, I don't have time to watch commercials about stuff that I'm going to watch already. So
yeah, you already got me this. You don't have to advertise it.
I don't need to waste my time watching a commercial. So what I do in my spare time is masturbate. No, I'm joking. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have it. The truth is I don't actually have any spare time. So that's sad story. That's actually sadder than it is funny. I don't have any predictions for the next episode. I think we're gonna get some more Finnick. Need some more Finnick.
I would like some more Finnick.
I don't have any predictions. I just got some wants. I want some more Finnick.
Same. I was actually thinking the same thing. I liked the fact that we dived into the past, but Ming-na Wen, great actress. Loved it when she got into the Marvel Cinematic Universe a little bit when she was on that S.H.I.E.L.D. show, but that S.H.I.E.L.D. show ended up being a piece of shit. So I'm glad that she's in Star Wars, and she actually has a good character on a good show.
Shout out to the Stargate universe.
Yeah, shout out to Stargate universe. She had an awesome character on there. And she didn't even have to do any kung fu.
If you've made it this far, please comment and let us know. Should we do something about? Should we do a video about Stargate Universe?
Right, that show was so good, so underrated.
Best
Stargate TV show there ever was.
We need to do a drunk analysis.
Yeah, I would love to do a recap of that one. Is there is there another Stargate TV show out or a movie or anything like that? I'm just trying to find is there an excuse to go back and?
No, the only excuse is nerds.
Fair enough.
The nerds love you, and the nerds will follow you, and they will bask in your nerdom.
Yeah,
and all you have to do is nerd them.
If you guys want to travel down that memory lane of
Battlestar
Galactica, oh man, BSG. Yeah, there actually is supposed to be 2 new Battlestar Galactica things, I think,
episodes,
in production.
I think. But you know what you need to do? You need to quit trying to do it for the money, bro.
I'm not doing
it. You just gotta do it because you love it, bro.
Definitely not doing it for the money.
You do it because you love it, bro. Do it because you love it.
Used to be cool, man. You're doing it for the
Alex
for the
has
money.
been acting differently. He's told me to never call him Alex. He told me to call him Poor Frisco. He told me to call him Poor Frisco and never to look him in the fucking eye.
But it's funny, there's so many good things. There's so many interesting even sci-fi stuff out in the world that I really, really want to dive into, like Wheel of Time and this other show called I don't know. It's gotten some good reviews.
Oh man, Justice. What's that? Justice. The Young Justice.
Oh yeah, Young Justice. I'm 2 seasons behind on Young Justice.
Oh man, that's terrible. I watch it every episode. It's really bad.
That's
a really bad show.
It's
my favorite bad show to watch.
The first 4 seasons were incredible.
They just do a lot of self-serving, always got to talk about being gay or trans, and it's always got to be about social issues and motherfuckers going through something and nigga, I don't give a fuck about none of that. The world is coming to an end. Goddamn, get your ass up and mother.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a very hard to walk that tightrope of having one foot in a coming of age thing and one foot in a superhero thing. I think that
I don't think it's hard to do that.
It's
just you got to quit trying to be a child's movie. I mean, child's TV show or a child's movie.
Yeah, because it could end up being like
and
CW.
then you're trying to like put in all these like who cares who the superhero is fucking, and especially if they not fucking nobody.
Right.
Like then the superheroes ain't about to just fuck. Like, so who cares if they're trans or if they're gay or if they're lesbian or if they're bisexual? Who cares? How does that help the story move along? How does that deal with apocalypse coming to the fucking? I mean, you know, like how does that deal with fucking? What is that? Why does what's his name? Vandal Savage care about your sexual orientation? I just don't understand what that has to do with anything. Like,
yeah.
Like, so, you know, it's because it has nothing to do with it. That's why I don't understand it. But so that's why that show sucks. But I watch it.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
It's my Flash. It's my WB. You know, for all you fuckers who watch the WB shit, you know, you're contributing to the problem why DC shit sucks.
Yeah, they haven't been. Yeah, they're not very good.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't do a Charles Barkley where you stop 7 times and say nothing.
Right. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was like, yeah,
Don't
I could
be
go in. I
politically
don't want to have like a whole other podcast about how I feel about the CW TV shows. But I am very excited to see what happens next on the Boba Fett. Like the next couple episodes of Boba Fett. I'm not sure how many we're getting. I think maybe like 7.
We don't do that, people.
Yeah, I haven't really dived or like done a quick Google search.
I mean,
honestly.
we figure you don't
find
really
out
give a shit
seconds.
or care or know, and if you do know, then you'll say something about it.
Yeah.
In the comments, or you won't say nothing. Maybe you'll just stop listening right now. 'Cause we kind of haven't really talked about shit since about 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Regardless, thanks for listening to the Drunk Banthas podcast. We do this every once in a while, so go ahead and leave a like and subscribe so you can get updates on new episodes of the pod and new video essays from yours truly. Check us out on Twitter, IG, TikTok, all the internet things at Drunk Banthas. Until next time, stay safe, my little dead Banthas, and may the force be with you.